आ रही है. हाँ sir, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes,
Can
sir.
I also record? Can I also record?
Yes, you can. Even we can share you the link of our
Okay.
already recording. We will, after the recording, we'll share you the link. You can download.
Okay, great.
Yes. Please.
Okay. So I'm from India. I'm working for a US company from Kerala, south of India,
Okay.
and I'm looking to move to Portugal and do my free, self-independent contractor work from Portugal.
Mm-hmm.
I have some questions here. First of all, what is the freelancer tax? How much would be the taxes?
Okay. If you registered in Portugal for the first 1 year, freelancer, if your transaction is less than 12,500 euro, you don't need to pay any kind of taxes. You are exempt from even VAT. You don't need to pay any VAT. Even you are also exempt from social security. If you would like to pay voluntary social security, you can, but in practice, you don't need to pay for the first 1 year as a freelancer.
Okay, but my
keep
income
it in
will
note,
be
your income not more than 12,500 euro a year.
it will be more than 12,500.
If is a more than 12,000, then there are different type of taxes and different type of social securities. First is a BAT. BAT only if you are providing services inside of Portugal. If you are providing services from for example, India or from Portugal to USA, then there is no VAT. You can just generate invoice. It means that you are importing services from Portugal to USA. Your client is in USA, your client is in, for example, outside Portugal somewhere, then you are importing the services. When you importing the services, then in this case, you don't need to pay any kind of VAT.
Okay.
But if your sale is over 12,000 euro, then you have to pay social contributions on your income. Whatsoever income you will declare, you have to pay 11% on that.
Okay.
Yes.
Then is there income tax other than social
yes. This is the social security. After the in a year, it is called personal income tax. Personal income tax is if your income is more than 12,000 euro, then you have 20%. If less than 12,000, then you don't need to pay.
Okay, so it's only 20%. It's fixed.
The beginning slab is 14%, from 14 to 48%. Depends if you are having income 30,000 or 40,000 is different, but it's beginning 14%, the minimum.
Okay, but I heard about this non-habitual residence.
Yes, non-habitual residence mean that you are non-tax paying and non-tax resident in Portugal. In this case, you don't need to pay tax, but still in this practice, you can't get a residence card. They will not issue the residence card to you because you should be the tax resident in Portugal in order to get a residence card in Portugal. If you are become on non-residence, then you will not get the tax residency status here.
Okay, so I heard about flat 20% tax on NHR instead of 48% or something. I can do 20%.
Yes, but it means that you are not non-resident. You are not residing here in Portugal. You are residing somewhere other place.
Okay. So I will have to pay according to my slab.
Yes, if you would like to, you are also seeking citizenship or nationality of Portugal, then you have to be a resident in tax authority. If you don't care about the nationality or residency visa or something like that, then you become a NHR status here, non-tax residence in Portugal.
Okay, and how long can I live with that status? Like, 6 months only.
6 months.
Okay. And for the application process, you told it is a two-step process. First, we register as a freelancer, and then we do the SEF and visa things, right?
Yes, it's very clear because firstly you need to establish here your commercial relations as such, become a freelancer, tax number, bank account, and other things which is needful for demonstration of your interest. When we completed the first stage, then you can enter in the second phase regarding the visa and residency.
Okay. And how long can be the gap between the first stage and the second stage?
It should be minimum 3 months, 3 to 4
Minimum
months.
3. Okay.
Yes,
So,
when you establish, we always recommended after the establishment, you move at least 2 months. Move on your proceeding, your commercial connections and things. You should be moved at least 3 months before applying the visa.
okay. So after I register the freelance, I will have to, change my contract to the Portugal one, like send money to the Portugal bank account invoice, right?
Yes,
And
yes,
then 3 to 4 months I work like that and then apply the visa.
yes, exactly. You're right.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, because
And
based on
yeah,
that movements, we are a very strong in our sector that demonstrate we are really working in Portugal. Really, we have a transactions. Really, we are tax contributing there. We have a strong connection of business relation with the Portuguese territory and with the Portuguese business community. The beside above, we are eligible to apply the visa.
okay. And for the registration of freelancer activity, I will need to provide power of authority, right? For bank account.
Yeah. Of course, when we will open your bank here or open your activity or make your tax number and all, in this case, you delegate power to us or to my lawyer, and you sign a document, and he will be work and act behalf of you everywhere.
Okay.
Yes.
And how long can it take for the
For this
registrations?
for this all registration proceeding, opening bank account, obtaining tax number, getting the registration certificate from the tax authority, and so on other documents, it will take around 1 month.
1 month. And how much will be the charges for that?
Charges always depends on type of services, what type of services you are looking. We will customize the price for you in our service agreement. Maybe it is not feasible, I can tell you right way. So I can propose by email to you the price along with the services descriptions.
Okay. And what about the accommodation? Suppose, for the visa process, second stage, I will have to go to CEF, right? For the biometrics and.
No,
Uh,
let me explain you the steps first.
okay.
First step is a opening obtaining tax number and opening bank account and obtaining the freelancer certification. This is the first establishment here. After that, we also apply your social security number and then hire a temporary accountant for you who will be communicate behalf of you in the tax authority, in the social authority, generating invoices and all things for you in Portugal as per Portugal rule and regulation of accounting. This is the part. It is also connected with the first part, right? Then when we have this all things, the next stage, you have to prepare your business plan, what exactly you're doing, what your plan to start in Portugal. This is important point. This is also connected with the first and second part. It is middle part of first and second, right? Also demonstrate your budget of investment and research report, where you will be open office, where you will be reside after landing in Portugal, and how you will be manage your tax things, how you will be find a customer for you, and how you will be work, how you will be contribute socials. These all things are also is called research, right? This is the middle part of the first and second. This is also very important before applying the visa. When we have this all things, then we are entitled to apply visa, not with the CEF visa. We are going to apply with the embassy only in your home country, for example in India. Once you submit the visa, once you submit a visa application along with this all document and research, the embassy will transfer this application to SEF here in Portugal. The SEF will analyzing what we already done. Yes, you are paying tax, you are having transaction, you are having accountant, you are having some paying social security, you are having social security number. They are analyzing these all things. And they are giving the decision to the embassy. Yes, I see that guys is having everything in Portugal. He is paying tax, he have a social security, he have good report. Then the embassy will grant you a visa on the passport. It's called D2 visa. When you have a visa, then you enter in Portugal based on that visa, right? When you enter in Portugal, then again you need to go to the SEF for the biometric, for the fingerprint. It is the last stage. Then you will get a residence card for a 2 year.
Okay.
SEF role is for you in the end, for the embassy after the submission of visa application.
Okay.
Right? Because you have to communicate with the embassy, not with the SEF. The embassy will communicate with the SEF behalf of you.
Okay. So I will need to go to the Portugal embassy in Delhi in
In
India.
Delhi, yes, in Delhi,
Okay.
you have to submit your visa application in BSF center, maybe in Kerala or somewhere nearby you, and the BSF will send this application to the embassy. Then embassy will call you directly or email to you directly for the interview.
Okay.
Yes.
So I don't need to actually go to Delhi.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. And I heard about that we need a rental agreement and
that is all middle part. It is it will be managed by us and it will be managed by our company. Whatever you need from Portugal, that is not an issue. We will handle this.
Okay.
Everything what you need, research, contracts, the service, licensing contracts, lawyer, accountant, what you need, we are available. Not an issue regarding the Portugal. Your role is very important. Your business plan and your budget. This is your
Okay.
very important role.
Okay, so I am already working as a, as an independent contractor. I'm not starting a new business. I'm, providing services to a company that I'm, working for. So, what would be my business plan? Like
business plan means that you are independent. You can demonstrate your business plan in that you are already working for US companies. So what things you are already doing that you need to demonstrate. I'm now willing to find a customer in the European market like the same. Since I'm doing research, my product is highly demanded in the EU market as well. So that is my interest. I will be reside there and work there while sitting in worldwide. Also, I'm trying to find many customer in EU market, especially in Portugal.
okay, but I am an IT consultant for this working full time for this US company, and yeah, I did not understand about the business plan.
The business
Because
plan, it is business plan means what are you are doing. That is business plan. Okay, business
Okay.
plan mean not that you are opening office or you are hiring people. It might be because how you will be expand your freelancing activity in worldwide. Now you are working for one company in USA. So if I say suddenly if you miss this opportunity, you need to find someone other opportunity. So this is the business plan. So now I'm already working. I want to enhance my work. I want to take more contracts. So once I take a more contract, I can hire a people, IT people with me who can work for me. Since I have a connection, I know many people who was study with me, who was a same experience like me. So I can hire these people. They can work and develop my in freelancing activities. It's
Okay.
we can freelancer is similar to business because you are
Okay.
not employee of the any of company. You are as a independent service provider. So service provider can be provide services for one company, can be provide service for 100 companies.
Okay.
Yes.
And I talked with my Portuguese colleagues who are working for the same company, and they told me that they set up a company on their name because freelancer taxes are too much.
Freelancer taxes very lesser than a company. If you open a company, let me explain you. From the first day, you are under VAT. Any of transaction you have to pay VAT 23%. One, right? And the freelancer social contribution pay two ways. One from employee, one by the company. Company should be obligatory pay 23.75% social security of the minimum wages, and the employee is obligatory to pay 11%. It means then 34.70% the social contribution on the minimum wages. So how is company is more lesser taxes? And the second, for the maintaining company, you cannot do accounting work by yourself, but for freelancer can be do by himself. He don't need to hire an accountant. But for the company, you have obligation. You need to hire an accountant. Without local accountant, you can't do any accounting work. You need to pay additional fees every month to the accountant for your accounting work. For the freelancer, they always charge lesser amount than company, because company have so many other works, every month declaration, quarterly declaration, yearly declaration. Freelancer just only one declaration or two declaration in a year, quarterly and yearly. But the company monthly, quarterly and yearly. Company have three declarations.
Okay.
Company is more credible and more feasible and more stronger than freelancer, because company hire people who will open a company, who having a multiple business, or who having a multiple employees, who's a freelancer. They are very independent. They are a small business. They have no plan to expand much and much. So company is always expenses. Keep it in note.
Okay, so what
But
I
you
heard
can
is
open, if you would like to company, it is quite easy. You can open that also, but it's expensive for your future.
okay, but I heard it's a one-person company.
You can open one person. Yes, it is possible. You can. That is a freelancer. He's a, maybe it is not Impreza. Impreza is different. That LDA is different. If you open LDA, it is called company. That you mentioned the name of Impreza, it is a freelancer. It's the same. I'm talking about freelancer. It is the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the taxes are up to 48% for
because yes, the Impreza and you are having two NIF number, NIF tax number. Company have a different number and you have a different tax number. But if you are a freelancer, there is only one tax number. Okay. So if it is a one tax number, it means that you are obligatory to pay one taxes, everything you need to one. But if you have a two, you need to work on two levels. So it's expensive.
Okay. And you told me about the VAT, but because the services are provided to outside Europe, there is no VAT, right?
Yes, there is no VAT.
Okay. Yeah. Can you tell me about these charges? Suppose if I'm going ahead with this process as a freelancer, how much will be the charges?
For the freelancer activity, for the first part, if we calculate the first part, because I depreciation of first part and middle and the last third, the second part. The first part, it's just idea. It's not the final. Still depend on services. We will, because there are several services are involved in the package. It is around 1,500 euro, around nearly. If we calculate many services, nearly 1,500 euro, including everything: tax representation, your bank account, your activities, your social securities, research, hire an accountant, everything, most of virtual office address, everything. It's estimated cost. The part of middle and the part of end, it's the similar to the first part cost. Similar. It is similar, or maybe little more or little less.
Okay, so in total, maybe around 5,000.
If we calculate total around, yes, it's near, not 5,000, less than 5,000. It's around 3,500 or 4,000 euro.
Okay. And like suppose if I go ahead with freelancer, where would be the best place to live in Portugal? Like, do you provide assistance with that as well?
Yes, we will assist regarding that. Is you needed only physical presence or with virtual presence? You need physical, then it is not a right now you need to that physical presence. Physical presence may you need after 8 months or 9 months when you have a visa, when you landed here. But virtual, we will provide assistance regarding the virtual address, because your all document be landed on that virtual address.
Okay, and you will forward that document to me.
Yes. Every month we are maintaining, we are sending document to the lawyer, we are sending your document to the accountant, we are sending document to you, which you need, which your accountant need. We will giving the information time to time, because it is not important to create yourself. It is very important to maintain yourself here in Portugal. Until unless you are not here, so you need always support for 9 months or for 10 months. If people don't know how to support and what you need, what your final target, then it is hard to manage the situation, hard to control the situation,
Okay.
because your final target and final subject. So we should understand to before managing things for you here.
Okay. And you mentioned about proving travel history to Europe. So how is that? How can that be proved? Like,
No, if a person having a travel history, we always consider his profile is very positive in a subject to obtaining visa and visa, not residency visa. But it is also important if applicant profile is financial profile or business profile or freelancing profile is credible, is acceptable, then there is no requirement of travel history to be proved, because you are from IT, you are already working for international company. It seems that you are already credible.
okay,
If you do not have a strong business or freelancing profile, we see that you should have a credible travel history in order to get visa. Otherwise, embassy will suspect on you. So now we have a very solid proof. We are already working for international level. Since we are working for US company, so it is not small, but stuff.
okay,
And you are receiving hands of income from there. So, so what you will be doing in Portugal? They are always just embassy will analyzing your intention. You just willing to stay there, or your intention to really do some business or things you are saying to the embassy want to do there. They are analyzing this point. So in your profiles already showing that your intention is not to just to leave the country and stay there.
okay. And with freelancer visa, can I start? Can I, operate another business together with freelancer?
Because yesterday we got a like same profile, like exactly same, no difference. Let me show you a screenshot. One moment. I'm sharing the screen with you. Let me where is WhatsApp here? Yes. uh, WhatsApp खुला है? Yes. Baris. Yes, yesterday. Have you seen? One moment. Full screen करना है.
Yeah,
One moment, sir, please.
yeah.
उसको बुलाना. भाई स्क्रीन शेयर करना है.
कौन सी वाली सर? ये वाली मुझे इधर नजर आ रही है.
सर आपको स्क्रीन नजर आ रही है?
Yeah, I can see.
मेरे को भी दिखाओ ना बड़ा हो करके. ये तो नहीं, नीचे खींचना. यहाँ से तो
The default user is in the stop sharing.
फिर से करो, ऑफ करो।
आप screen share ये वाला
वो वहां से बड़ा करो,
ये वाला
पहले बड़ा करो इसको। यस, गिव मी दिस।
चलिए default user is in the
ये देखिए, exactly like you, he got a D2 visa, he's a freelancer।
Okay.
दिख रहा है आपको स्क्रीन पे?
Yeah.
क्या जस्ट कल ही अभी इन्होंने ये वीजा ऑब्टेन किया है। कीव से हमने वीजा इनका सबमिट किया था, यूक्रेन से। और एग्जैक्टली हिज प्रोफाइल इज लाइक यू, एग्जैक्टली, देयर इज नो डिफरेंस। ही इज ए आईटी कंसल्टेंट, ही इज वर्किंग फॉर यूएस कंपनी बट रिजाइडिंग इन यूक्रेन।
Okay.
So we submitted his application 2 months ago in Portuguese embassy in Ukraine after establishment document here in Portugal. So just 1 day back, yesterday he got the visa of D2, 120 days. It is a residence visa. So
Okay.
if your intentions and everything is clear, then there is not an issue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my question is, freelancer, I will be providing service to the US company. That is separate thing. And I wish to start a, online business.
It is better.
Maybe, yeah, maybe like, selling
can,
t-shirts.
Yes, you
T-shirt.
you can do whatever things, because after establishment of freelancer activity, so we will fix a code for service provider, for selling things, for working online, for construction, what things you want. You can add on your freelancer certification, everything, and you can do based on that and declare your income in the same account, from
Okay,
income
so
from USA, income from selling t-shirts or things you would like to. That is also, we can also demonstrate these points in our business plan when we submit visa application.
okay, and so that tax will be on this income from these two sources.
Yes. Whether from 3 sources or 4 sources you have, the tax will be calculated by your total figure of income.
Okay, and yeah, this business idea I have, that is, about selling t-shirts, designs, and stuff. So if I am selling to people in the Europe, I will need to collect VAT, right?
You need to collect?
VAT, I guess.
Yes, if you are selling your product in Europe, you need to collect a VAT. Yes, of course.
Okay, will that make complicate, like, will that complicate things with other income? Like, how will
It is not
be?
complicated. It is not your subject, because that is a subject of your accountant. He is managed
Okay.
for all things of your taxations, invoicing things, declaration things. It is controlled by, and your banking transaction things. It is controlled by the accountant. You have to just explain him. I'm importing this T-shirt from here. I'm selling in Germany. My client in Germany. So what VAT will be? So he will be generate invoice according to you for you.
Okay, so I will not be actually importing T-shirt to my place. I will be giving order to a company that provides the T-shirt, makes the T-shirt, and
Okay.
they will ship it to them. What?
Directly they will ship it to them.
Yeah, but with my branding.
With your branding. So invoices, who will generate the invoice for the customer? You or who?
Yeah, a customer will invoice with me. I will invoice with that company. Yeah, and that company will charge me what for it. So I
you
can
should
also. Yeah.
you can also charge a VAT from customer.
Okay, and suppose if I'm selling to a person in USA or Australia or other countries,
Then there is
will
no
I,
VAT. No,
there's no VAT. Okay,
because
okay.
it is import services from Portugal to outside. Then there is no VAT.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I plan to, one of the big reason for me to consider moving to Portugal is to explore this other side business opportunity, and it is not required to establish a company, right? I can do the same thing as a freelancer.
Yes, you can do the same thing as a freelancer, but if your business is much flourish, much bigger, like as you talked, you have consulting and you have also trading subjects. and your future plan to be extend, and may your sale will be enhanced, then it's recommendable company. But in the initial, you can start from the freelancing, and later you can decide if you need it.
Okay.
Because if you start a formation a company, your business is not much flourish or not much bigger, then you have a huge expenses to maintain the company. Even you would like to close company, it is more difficult than freelancer. Freelancer you can close in 1 day, in 1 seconds, but company closing period is 3 to 6 months.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah. And I think right now this embassy is closed in India. So when will be the best time to start with the process?
Yes, because embassy term is not immediately. Once you start your proceeding for opening freelancer or things, it will take around 1.5 months. Then you have to movements of your transaction and things at least 2 months. So embassy application time will be later 3 months. So after 3 months, so if you would like to come in Portugal, for example, end of this year, then it is a right time to start immediately. If you plan to come to Portugal next year middle, then you can wait for another 2 months or 3 months. Because once we started, then to till reach to Portugal, it will gap around 9 months or 10 months.
Okay.
So maintaining things, waiting for visa, creating for this establishment, it will take around 9 months, sometime 8 months or 10 months approx.
Okay.
So would like to apply visa, need 3 months before to start your proceeding.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I have some questions. Let me check. Yeah, what you told me you will create a bank account. Which bank will be used?
There are very familiar and very popular bank in Portugal for the business community is a Millennium Bank, BPI, and the Standard. It's the 3 bank, and Activo is another 4. They are very much familiar for opening business account.
Okay, and do they provide interest on the savings?
No, they will
No.
charge. No, they will
Oh.
charge. They will charge for your each transaction and maintaining the account. 10 euro a month, not like
Okay.
India. They will give you something.
Okay.
Because when you want credit from the bank, they will give to you with the annual 3% or 4%. So
Okay.
here is no interest on savings.
Okay. So suppose I want to build my savings in Portugal once I settle there. I guess which is the best option?
Real estate, property.
Real estate.
You should invest in real estate instead of deposit money in bank. You should invest in the real estate market.
Okay.
Buy house, buy small shop, buy small offices, and this is a good investment. And for your save your savings things.
Okay. What would be the starting cost of such an investment?
It may start from 20,000 euro or the minimum starting for the small place of piece of plot or land, or may the shop or showroom or office. It start from 15,000-20,000 euro. Depends where are you looking, location, size, and all things, city.
Okay. And once I get the freelancer registration, I have to send the money to the Portugal bank account.
Yes, yes, your income should be declared each month here. For example, 1,000 euro or 1,500 euro, in subject to create more credible profile for you.
Okay. And I want to, for that 3 to 4 months period, I want to take some money. Can I take some money from the Portugal bank account to my Indian bank?
Yes. You can withdraw. It is your money. You can withdraw anytime. You can even today you submit it and tomorrow you take it out all money. It's no matter.
So it is not required to maintain a minimum balance.
The minimum balance, it is requirement of the bank, 50 euro a month.
Okay, will it affect my residency application
No,
if
no,
the
no, no, no,
balance?
no, Matt. No fact. No fact. But at the time of application, we recommended we should demonstrate minimum 5,000 euro in your account should be, because of showing that you have sufficient fund to maintain there, to fooding, for accommodation, and for all these things. You're already having fund in Portugal. So we will tell you that 5,000 deposit in the account, and statement should be submitted with your visa application.
Okay, and suppose I am settled, I get the visa and I'm in Portugal. Can I send the money to an NRI bank account here
Yeah.
in India?
Yes,
And
yes,
okay,
yes,
so that
possible. Yes, it's possible. You can send.
okay, yeah, um, yeah, and is right now Portugal is closed, right? Closed.
No, Portugal is in operation. Here is in the internal side, there is no closed. Everyone is working. All offices are working. All private and government institutions are working. Nothing is closed. But is for maybe India is closed due to this reason. Portuguese embassy is closed in India, but another destination is all working. Internal things are already doing well here, because the situation
Okay.
is under control. So each day in whole country having only 500 or 600 positive cases, not more than
Okay.
this.
Okay. Um, I think I would like to, come as a tourist once in Portugal and see how the place is like before, proceed. Is that possible? Maybe after that tourist visa is open, I
Yes,
can.
because immediately is not possible for the tourist visa, because it will may take 2 months or 3 months, because tourist visa it's not essential. Even it's not business. For the essential and business people can apply maybe from the next month, but for tourist no restrictions. May 3 months or may 4 months for
Okay.
the tourism purpose. May for business visit and for the exploratory visit, if you have an invitation from Portugal, may they consider.
Okay, so before I make any, commitment to this thing, this freelancer application, I would like to actually come to Portugal and, see what it is like to live there and all. So is it possible for me, for you to, provide a invitation, business invitation
Yes,
or
it's
something?
possible if you like to visit to Portugal for explorations. We do organize the business invitation and day-to-day agenda according to your plan. There is not an issue.
Okay. And yeah, I wanted to ask something. Uh, yeah, suppose I forgot it.
No problem.
Um, yeah, so my major concern right now is the 48%, like 37% tax. That is little too much because, from what I understand, 11% I have to pay social security.
Yeah.
And I checked my income bracket and it will be around 35% of, I think, 30+% tax. So in total, I will be required to pay around 40% of my income as a tax. And that is a big little concern for me.
No, that is a solutions are available. So you don't need to receive full income from abroad to Portugal. So you can receive partially income. Partially income you can receive in that destination where is the tax are less, like for example in India or somewhere else where you want, and the some partially amount you will receive here in Portugal.
Okay. But
Yes.
I think the place I provide service for, they only provide one contract at a time. They will not, you know, uh, provide this to multiple different things,
Uh-huh.
different places. So that is a problem. Yeah.
How you are paying in India this one taxes?
I am registered as I have a GST account, GST number, and I think I am exempted from some of the taxes. I have to pay only tax on the 50% of the income.
15% or 50?
I have to pay tax on the 50% of the income. So
50.
suppose I make 50 lakh, I need to show only 25 lakh as my earnings and pay tax on that 25 lakh. So
And where is that 25 lakhs? Another 25 lakhs.
that will be because there is a tax setup in India because I'm providing services to outside country. There is a relaxation on the tax.
Here is also same. Here is also same in Portugal.
How much is that?
It is a similar to like India. If we already sign a treaty between US and between Portugal, then you have a exemptions of that treaty. You are really exempt from that full taxes. It is around 10% or 20% waive off of the income,
Okay.
total income.
So
Yes.
okay, so this is what I told you first. I heard that NHR has 20% income, 20% tax. So like I really want to confirm that the taxes can be limited to 20% or 25% because otherwise it is too expensive, I think, on my earnings.
Yes, this is a very important issues for this concerning. For this concerning, what we will do once we have initiate the agreement or decide you would like to start, we initiate set up a meeting with the accountant who will assist you regarding the same. Because this taxation matter and accounting matter is related with the accountant. He have a deep knowledge than us regarding the taxation and all things. How you will be safe and pay minimum taxes as per your services outside Portugal if you are providing. So there are possibilities.
Yeah, but
There is
it
a
will not.
solutions.
Okay, it will not affect my possibility for
No,
residency. Just
no, no,
okay.
no, 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 no.
Okay.
Because you already have a sufficient income in order to meet your expenses to live and remain in Portugal. If you already having sufficient income, whatever more income you have, it's not any kind of defect or where you try to reduce your taxations.
Okay.
Yeah.
And will the accountant be someone from Portugal, someone who is uh, from Portugal?
Yes, yes, from Portugal.
Okay.
Yeah, we
And
have.
yeah, if I proceed with you, do I have to pay extra for the talking with the accountant? Like, suppose I buy your service with 1,500 euro or something for the first stage. Is it
then
included in the?
then we will set up a meeting with the accountant free of cost. Don't need to pay because of course we need to hire an accountant for you. So with that accountant we will start conversation. You don't need to pay for the accounting services, but for the accountant maintenance and monthly services, of course you need to negotiate. He will charge 40 euro or 50 euro or 100 euro from you. It is your matter to maintain, but for the discussion don't need to pay.
Okay. So the accountant is not part of Crown Portugal, right?
No,
Your company.
the accountant is a separate company. They are providing specially accounting services, but they are our business associates. So they are assisting for our all clients for maintaining company accounting services and all things for the
Okay.
accounting matter, because we also need accountant for maintaining our accounting things. So always our investors also need it. So we have already associate partners, 2, 3 different accountant who are assisting us and helping for our accounting things or our investors.
Okay. So for this year, how many Indians have applied for this Portugal? Can you give me how many people from India have done this D2 visa? Can you tell me?
Because it's a new, it is not a new, it is from since long. Though so many people are already obtaining, even I'm the one of example, I'm here in Portugal on based on D2 visa. So there are
Okay.
so many. So people based on the company, people based on freelancing, people based on startup programs. There are many programs under D2. There are many programs. For the
Okay.
especially there are one of programs especially for the IT peoples who is providing services for the IT. It's called startup visa. There is also one of program, but for this program you need as a sponsor.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is a different one, right?
That is a different one.
Like I have to provide IT service to the people in Portugal, startup company in
Yes,
Portugal.
yes. It is a startup visa. It is a very exclusively and very different program. It is sponsored by the government and sponsored by the local companies. So in this case, you need to submit your business idea to them, and they will give you the sponsor if they like your idea. And it is totally free of cost. Even they will funding you. They will invest on you. They will invest on your idea. It is just a startup, IT startup idea.
Okay, so if I come to Portugal as a independent contractor, can I later apply for this
Yes.
startup visa?
Yes.
Oh,
Even
okay.
while proceeding the freelancer activity, we will share you the many links. You can proceed that as well. If you have a startup idea and startup business plan, you can submit your plan online, and if they like, they will sponsor. Otherwise, our another procedure is ongoing.
Okay. So it will not conflict. It will not cancel the other.
No. It is different.
Okay.
You can simultaneously put your 3-4 applications. No matter.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, and I want to ask you, which area, do you have the Indian community? Like, if I, which city there are more?
The Lisboa business community is more the labor class people are residing in different cities in Algarve side.
Okay. So there are people from, yeah, there are
No,
people. Hello.
yes, sir.
Yeah. Suppose I come to Portugal. I want to live near some other Indian communities.
Yes, it's
Are
possible.
are there which city is the best city? Like apart from Lisbon, which would be a good city? I want to
Porto.
research on that.
Porto.
Okay, so Porto is the next best city. Okay.
Yes, next biggest city, even the major Indian community there.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I will so look more into proceeding with the application. What is the next step? Can you tell what will be the next step?
If you already received the information from our side is as a freelancer, then part 1 will send you the information. Part 2, this is the part of information only, part 1 and part 2, along with the middle parts as we discussed. So if you are satisfied and agree with the information, then the next phase is we initiate an agreement. We draft an agreement for you as I understand your needs. So we will mention the services, we will mention the price, we will mention the term and conditions, all steps regarding the agreement. Once you initiate the agreement, we can move further for proceeding. We can start our
Okay.
first stage of work.
Okay. And yeah, I want to ask you, what will be the average rent in
Independent
this?
house, independent apartment for 2 BHK, 2-room apartment will cost 600 to 700 euro a month in Porto Central and Port Lisbon Central. And if he's a one studio room is around 500 to 600 euro a month. If he's the sharing, you would like to share with someone, it will be the 50% of the 700.
Okay, so will it be fully furnished?
Yeah, the 700 or 800 will be fully furnished. 600 might be semi furnished.
Okay, and your company will help with the process of connecting with the rent.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so I will think about it. I need some time to discuss with my family, get confirmation from them. Yeah. So I hope you will send me that other links. And yeah, I will contact you in WhatsApp when I'm ready to move on to the next stage.
Right. There is no problem. So I will shortly send you the further information regarding the part 7 of your proceeding and other needful links along with our this video conversation link for your reviewing in future. So if you need any clarification and any other information, draft any email to us with your questions is highly welcome. Along with, you can send us messages on the WhatsApp. We are available all the time for you. So you would like to again join a new meeting, we are still available for you. There is not an issue.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So
Okay.
yeah, bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you.